Yeah, I've been still making these. This pattern, just to remind you, is by False Bubbles here on YouTube. Free pattern. I will link it below. This is the kitten that I made for Briella, and this was like the regular sized one, which is a 6mm hook in the velvet yarn. This was a 4.5mm hook, and it does look like a little kitten. I'm afraid if I go any smaller with the hook, it'll just be really, really tight with this kind of yarn. So I don't know, I think it's a cute size for the kitten. I also finished the blanket yarn one. I'll show you that. This is the blanket yarn one. It's really cute and just as squishy. It turned out cuter than I thought. I was a little bit nervous. I used a 7mm hook for this, and when I was making the face, it was a little tight and it was kind of bowing out, but once I stuffed it, it's fine. This is Bernat Blanket in Ocean Shades. It's cute and it matches my shirt. I am doing a kind of an experiment also with the blanket yarn because I want to see what happens when I go bigger. The blanket yarn suggests an 8mm hook. Do you think I could find my 8mm? Nope. So I used a 9mm. This is just the face, the very beginning. And it's going to be, in comparison, this is the 7 and the 9. I mean, it's not going to be a huge, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the eyes because these eyes are the biggest ones I had, which I think are 12mm, and it looked really funny when I put those tiny little eyes in there. So I might have to order some more eyes. It's not too loose. I thought maybe the 9mm hook would be a little too loose and you could see stuffing, but I mean, I can push my finger if I wanted to. I could jam my finger through it, but I think it'll be okay. We'll see what happens with that. I also want to experiment with a couple of other yarns. I have had these yarns forever. This one is Bernat Viva, and it is just in the color black. What is this? This is 82% acrylic and 18% nylon. It's not really itchy. It's a little bit rough, but not like super rough. This could make a good cat color. We'll see what happens with that. I'll probably use this 6mm hook to get those size right there. And I also have this yarn, and I think I got this at the Dollar Tree like 4 years ago or something. It's just been sitting there. It's Alpacalacia Premier yarn, and it's soft. This is 90% acrylic and 10% alpaca, and it's kind of coming out of it looks funky. This is new, I haven't used it yet, but it's just been shoved and reshoved on my shelf because I wasn't sure what to do with it. The color is just a number unless it's Cleveland. I don't know. I don't know if that's the color or if it's just called Cleveland. It's the number. Anyways, it's like cat colors. I mean, or any animal colors. So I'm gonna see what happens when I make a cat out of this. Now this is a little bit thinner of a yarn. It's like kind of like a number 4 yarn, I would guess. What does it say? It says it's a number 5. I would not say this is 5. So it's gonna be a smaller cat. I'll probably go down to maybe even a 5mm hook. We'll see. I mean, I want it to be tight enough so you can't see the stuffing, but then I don't want to be so tight that it's not squishy and soft. This is the one I was making for Sage, and that is finished. And that picture is a stormy night that Briella did for a decoration. So anyway, I will see you guys soon because someone's coming in the house, and I think it's Nicholas. Do you want to be in the video, Nick? Ha, I gotta. It looks like, I don't know if anybody else is coming in, but it's time for me to go. I'm gonna take you outside, show you what our yard looks like now. Last week we had the snow. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello. Are you hissing at me? Dingo does not like it when people are by the window. My goodness. Remember that cedar branch that I was walking into with the snow? There it is. And I can totally walk under it with at least a foot above my head. So yeah, and then there's my lilac bushes. There's that tree that was bent over. And this is what? Not even a week later? A week later? I'm not sure. Hi! Look at those hot pink pants. There's that dead pine tree. And the Bless you, Lydia. Briella. Oh, I can't even say the name right.